Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So this is your reading for the month of November 2018. Sorry your card's late and this one's turned over. I had a little bit of a technical issue just as I was starting to record, so I do apologise. This is the only card that I uncovered. This was the You Now position. So, well, the technical issue is that I forgot to put the bloody recording on. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Looked up and the red dot wasn't on, so I do apologise for that. So, we've got your card laid. It will make it hopefully a quicker reading because I'm not doing all of the laying out and blah, blah, blah. So, this is November 2018, Pisces. If you like a private reading, go through to the end of the video. You've got a box there you can click on. You can click on the box and you go straight through to my website. I'm doing year ahead readings now, so if you want to order one, you can. They're done in the format of the Lenormand or the live spread. Also, with those year ahead readings, you can order what your year ahead will be like from now until next sort of, I think it's next September, or you can order from January through to the the end of December 2019. So you guys are showing as being the star in the month of November 2018. I think that a lot of you are in demand. I think that you're greatly in demand with this star energy showing here, some of you guys. I think that you're being heavily recognised, you're being watched by others. I think that people have you on a pedestal with this star energy. I think that you're very much in the limelight. I feel that your star is very much shining. So if you guys, if that's not the case, I definitely feel that you're healing from something. I also feel with the star card, Pisces, you've got a lot of hopes and aspirations and wishes. The reason that this is occurring is because of the Ace of Swords. Now, you might have had a new idea, which is good, because the Ace of Swords represents a new idea, a new plan being put into action. So I feel that you're being recognised. It might be that you're recognised for a new idea that you've put into action with that Ace of Swords energy. In the past, you guys experienced the Two of Coins. You were doing a lot of juggling. A lot of juggling, some of you guys were, because that's the Two of Coins energy. Two of Coins shows up when you're juggling a lot of things within your life. And I do feel that some of you guys were juggling an awful lot. You might have been doing 2 jobs, for example, with that Two of Coins energy. You might have had money issues with the Two of Coins energy, because that's a card that indicates having to try and juggle and manage your finances, shortage of finances, that type of thing. And I feel that the root issue is maybe you guys with this Ace of Swords. This is something new. Usually the Ace of Swords is a new idea or a new plan that's being put into action. So this new thing can be, remember the Ace of Swords is really a neutral card. So this new thing that's being put into action, you might have applied for a new job here with the Ace of Swords. Maybe people are recognising you here with the star energy. Now, what's challenging or influencing you for the month? The Page of Wands. This is a new direction that some of you guys are on. New trajectory, the Page of Wands. So I feel that this is what's influencing you. I'm not going to call it a challenge. I think it's more what's influencing, that you guys are actually exploring some new territory here. You might be exploring a new business idea. You might be exploring a new career, Pisces, here with this Page of Wands energy. Usually Page of Wands is something you've probably not done anything at all. Page of Wands is usually sometimes when you've not done this thing at all. This is something completely new. With the Page of Wands energy, there is also the idea that this is like being an apprentice or being kind of starting at entry level. So what's influencing you is it might be that you're starting at entry level on a situation here with the Page of Wands. New job, it would be starting from the bottom upwards. As a result of that, what is the focus for the month? Oh, the Two of Swords. I think that you guys are in 2 minds, but you're either saying no or you're refusing. Maybe this is a challenge then, because it's usually this area here that will, influence this position here, Pisces. So I'm wondering if this is something that is where you have to start from the bottom upwards, and maybe the focus for you guys in the month is to refuse this. I do feel that you're very much in the limelight. I feel that people are very interested in you, Pisces. It's all to do with something new, a new idea, a new plan that you put into action with the Ace of Swords. It might be to do with, communication, but I think this is a new plan put into action with the Ace of Swords. I think in the past you were juggling and you came up with this new idea that you needed to sever this. Okay, and I think you put yourself out there and people are recognising you. But I think that there's a problem here. I think that what's challenging you this month is the Page of Wands. Whatever it is that people want you for, this is something that's entry level, or this is something that's you consider to be quite low. It's almost like you feel, well, I've got more talents than this. And therefore you refuse it or you're in 2 minds. The most likely outcome for the month will be, well, I think you're going to turn away from this situation, the Eight of Cups. I don't think you're going to go for it. This is the intrinsic card for the month, the Page of Wands. Might be for some of you guys, you've got kids, which is why you refuse it. But this is either something that you're doing, this is what's influencing you or challenging. I think the challenge is that this is something that is either something that is just starting up, maybe you don't trust it, or maybe the Page of Wands, this is something that's too young, or it's, you know, it's underneath your capabilities. You've got more capabilities than this Page of Wands. Interesting reading, but the most likely outcome is you're not going to take whatever this proposal is. Coming in, you'll experience the 10 of Coins. So the 10 of Coins, you know, this can be family in the immediate future with the 10 of Coins energy. This can be talking about money issues with the 10 of Coins energy. This can be trying to find stability in terms of the 10 of Coins energy showing here. This can be a permanent job. We'll see what that's about when we get the clarifier. Influences around you at the moment. I feel that you guys are very much under pressure with this 10 of Swords. I think because this is the influence, so this is what's going on outside of you. Somebody's feeling a great deal of pressure here in your life, the 10 of Swords energy. I think that somebody's really going through the mill. I think that somebody is feeling very mentally overburdened with that 10 of Swords energy. I think somebody around you is feeling very mentally burdened with that 10 of Swords. Hopes or fears, the Page of Cups energy. I feel that your hopes with this Page of Cups, I think that you've got a fantasy and you've got a dream that you want to fulfill here with the Page of Cups energy. Because that's what the Page of Cups is. The Page is about having a dream and having a wish that you want to fulfill. And the overall outcome from this energy here, oh, you got the 10 of Cups. Happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups, 2 10s. There are changes around you, but for some reason you seem to be refusing them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at why you guys are showing as being the star. Why is Pisces showing as being the star in the month of November 2018? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you got a fortunate, you know, you're in a really fortunate position here. There's a fortunate set of circumstances that are upon you guys here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you've been hit by, you know, the lucky star. You've been hit by the lucky stick. You're in a really good position here, Pisces. Okay, you're showing us the star energy. I think that you're showing as being very much in demand. I can't get my words out today. I think that you're showing as being very much in demand here with the star energy showing here. I think that you're going through a very fortunate set of circumstances here. I think that you're in a period of great fortune with that Wheel of Fortune. I think things are going very well for you guys here in November. And you're showing as being very much in demand. Okay, because I think that there is a lucky set of events that is happening around you guys here with the Wheel of Fortune energy. You're entering into a period of luck where everybody is recognising you, everybody is wanting you, everybody's demanding you. Now, the reason that this is happening is this could be communication or a new plan that's been put into action. Let's have a look at what the Ace of Swords is showing with. Let's get the secondary card out here. Right, I definitely feel with the Ace of Swords energy, you know, the Ace of Swords can be severing. So I think that you guys have severed. When you get the Ace of Swords, there's 3 things. Communication, new plans being put into action. I think that this is about new plans anyway, but this is the undercurrent, the new plans. You're either communicating, I would say, with a group of people. The 5 of Wands is a group of people. Okay. It might be that you've won over, because this is the victory card. You've had a victory in terms of competitiveness. So it might be that you were going for a job and you've been victorious and you've had success in terms of, you know, a competition, for example. Competition would be job interviews. Lots of people going for a job, but you're the one that's been chosen with these energies here. The Ace of Swords is also about severing because it's a knife. So you've been able to sever, for example, or get rid of or cut out. Could be a group of people here, and now you're in demand because your fortunes have changed. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune as your fortunes have changed. They've changed for the better. I'm seeing you guys being heavily recognised with this star energy showing up here. Heavily recognised by a lot of people here because I think that you're going through a very fortunate period in November. But this might be because you have won victory. You have victory over a group of people here. So this is your competitors here, but you've won out with the Ace of Swords, or you've severed contact completely. You've severed a relationship, it could be, with a group of people you didn't like, for example. Okay, I'm definitely seeing something new here for you guys, okay? In the past, I feel that you were juggling a lot of things with that 2 of Coins. There might have also been problems with money with that 2 of Coins energy showing there. You've got the Judgment energy. Okay. I feel that, you know, in the past you had to juggle a lot of stuff with that Two of Cups energy. But I think that led you with this Judgment energy to enter a new period within your life. I think it helped you to make, and also the Judgment card means to be released and resurrected from. So it might be in the past you looked at resurrecting yourself from a situation. It might be that with the Two of Coins energy, some of you guys were going through financial problems, financial hardship with the Two of Coins, and you found a way maybe to release that cycle or to end the cycle with the Judgment energy. Could be that you were kind of juggling a lot of things, and with the Judgment card you might have been looking to end the cycle of doing a lot of juggling here. So I think that if you were juggling a lot of things, maybe some of you guys were doing 2 jobs with that Two of Coins in the past here, and there was an ending to a cycle. You're looking to end a cycle concerning this with the Judgment energy showing here. Perhaps starting something new with the Magician energy showing here. And this involved in the root issue showing here. Severing a relationship with a group of people. Maybe there were a group of people that you couldn't work with, you didn't get on with. Or this is involved in the past. So in the past, if you have been juggling a lot of things and you've made a big decision with that Judgment energy there to start something new, it might be that the root issue for you around that, the root issue is that you've had victory over, you know, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about competition. So you had victory over competition, or you were looking to sever. The root issue is all about severing ties with a group of people, for example, or cutting through maybe some tension or some worry here with the Five of Wands energy showing here. Your challenge, though, is the Page of Wands energy, and you're saying no here. Let's have a look. What's this Page of Wands about? Let's see what shows with the Page. This is your challenge, the Page of Wands. And the World. So I feel that the challenge isn't that this is an entry-level thing. The challenge is literally... with this Page of Wands, this is about a new direction, and it involves, I think, for some of you guys, literally going out into the world. So it's literally probably moving away from what you know, coming out of your comfort zone completely, whether that's going literally, you know, moving country or moving to somewhere else other than where you live with this World energy showing here. Because the Page of Wands is also a traveller, so it might be that your challenge is with this Page of Wands, you know, going on some form, this is a new direction, is the Page of Wands energy, okay? It might be, sometimes the Page of Wands, you know, this is a new thing that you're doing here. Is it going to bring you, is it going to help you to attain the goals that you want with the world? But I don't think it's that. They both remind me very much of travel energies. So I think that your challenge is kind of this new direction you're taking with the Page of Wands, being out in the world. So it might be being very far away from where you are, Pisces, okay? This might be completely out of your comfort zone, or logistically it's really far from where you are. And as a result of that, the focus is on the Two of Swords. I think that you guys are saying no here. You're refusing with that Two of Swords, or you're either refusing or you're in 2 minds. Let's have a look at what shows up with that. I feel that you are possibly either refusing the job. Page of Coins is a job that's offered to you, and the Two of Swords is refusal. So you might be either refusing a job here, or you're refusing to start a job here with the Page of Coins energy showing here, or you're in 2 minds about starting this new venture. Page of Coins is about starting a new venture as well. I think you're either refusing to start the venture or you're in 2 minds about it. But I think it's got something to do with travel being your challenge position, Page of Wands and the World energy. The most likely outcome is, I think, that you're probably going to let this thing go. The Eight of Cups is all about letting something go with the Eight of Cups energy. Yeah, and death, okay? So I feel that you're more than likely, for some of you guys, you're going to let this thing go and you close the door on it with the Death energy. Look for something else. Coming in, though, you've got the Ten of Coins. Let's see what shows with that Ten of Coins energy showing then. And the Devil. But I feel that you guys have got some real ties in terms of family in the immediate future. I think the Ten of Coins is your family, because Ten of Coins can easily, you know, represent the home, the family. Ten of Cups and Ten of Coins are kind of the same thing, but it's usually, you know, when you look at the Ten of Coins, this is all about building your, you know, this is a stable, long-term energy within the family, long-term relationships. It might be that coming in, it's the long-term relationships that you've built up with your family, with your friends, whatever it is with the Ten of Coins energy, that is binding you with the Devil. It's keeping you from going and doing this thing here. Because influences around you. I think you've got somebody around you who's not very well, for some of you Pisces people. I feel that you've got somebody around you who's probably quite depressed with that Ten of Swords energy. This person is very depressed at the idea probably of you starting something new. with the Ace of Wands. So I think for some of you guys, you've got somebody around you who doesn't want you to start this new thing. They're really depressed. This is the card of depression as well with the Ten of Swords energy. So I think influence around you, you've got somebody around you who doesn't want you to do this. Your hopes would be really just to go for your dreams, because you've got the Page of Cups energy showing here. So what shows with the Page of Cups? The Six of Swords. You know, I think that your hope would be to fulfill this dream of travel, because the Six of Swords is also a travel card. So I do think that you guys would probably, I don't expect to get a lot of, you know, thumbs up. I never do really on these videos. They're very specific. But, you know, the Page of Cups is all about a dream and a fantasy. And I feel that your hope would be to fulfill this fantasy in terms of traveling. Six of Swords, moving towards this goal. And this is also, you know, traveling overseas or traveling abroad or something like that. Or traveling to another state. But I think that you would hope that you could fulfill this fantasy, the Page of Cups, okay? You know, this is like the dream job type of thing, you know? Your hopes and your fantasies would be to travel and to move and to do this job. The overall outcome, though, is the Ten of Cups, and let's have a look at what this Ten of Cups shows with. And the Ace of Coins, okay. I feel that somewhere along the line in the family here, you've got this Ten of Cups energy. And again, this is about, I certainly feel that there are money issues. And there's a situation with your family that is kind of with this devil energy keeping you bound. And around this situation, you see you've got 3 tens in the reading as well. So this is definitely like a job change. There's definitely a change happening here in November for some of you guys. Because you've got 3 tens. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. 3 tens in the reading. Okay, I feel that the overall outcome from this is that you will have, I mean, I just think that there's probably one person here that you're dealing with, an influence around you. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, doesn't have to be. But I do feel that there is somebody around you who feels very, very mentally burdened about you starting this new thing. But I do feel that even though in the immediate future, it might be the family ties that you have with this Ten of Coins energy. The money ties, the responsibilities that you have within the family that are binding you from doing this thing with the devil energy. I feel the overall outcome says that, well, really with the Ten of Cups energy, I think that family would be happy. And they'd be happy to see you start something new here with the Ace of Coins. Because the Ace of Coins, they'd be happy to see you invest in this new job. Or to start planting seeds, to start working on this new position with the Ace of Coins energy. Okay. And you've got the Nine of Cups and the Sun. So there's a celebration here as well. I think the overall outcome shows a celebration about this move. This new challenge, this new, you know, this new beginning that you have with the Sun energy. So it's a good reading. I do feel that you guys, I feel that, you know, you've got issues with moving into this thing, Pisces. I think you've certainly got some issues moving into this thing. Because it's going to be quite a move for some of you guys with that Page of Wands, in the world energy. Page of Wands is all about a new experience. Your challenge is, you know, going for this new experience out in the world. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith and exploring the world. Exploring something bigger and greater than yourself. So this is something that is coming to you, I feel, that is bigger and greater. And this is something that you've not done before. You might have done something like this before, but you've certainly not done it on such a grand scale. I think that this might be something whereby some of you Pisceans are actually going to be moving out of where you are. So, you know, you could be a graduate watching this. And it might be that your mum is the Ten of Swords and she's really worried and really concerned and really depressed about you starting this new thing. You know? There's somebody around you. They've got no malice, though. This person doesn't have any malice. They just depend on you quite a bit. They might depend on you emotionally, Pisces. They might just love you to pieces and they just don't want you to go. You know, but you know, I feel that it will be worked out in the end. We're going to quickly get this reading again. You guys are showing as a star. You're showing as highly in demand by others. Okay, you're going through a very fortunate period here with the Wheel of Fortune. You've had some really good luck. Now, the root issue is all about the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands energy. So I feel that you guys have had victory over some form of competition. This might be that you've had a lot of people applying for a job. And you're the one that got chosen, for example. Hence the star in that Wheel of Fortune energy showing there. Because you're showing as the star because of that card, the Wheel of Fortune. Very fortunate set of events is upon you. You know, you have literally hit the jackpot with this area here. because the root issue is. And also, some of you guys, it's because you decided to cut yourself off. It could be from a group of people that you didn't get along with that Five of Wands energy showing there, okay, in this reading. Okay. It might also be that you cut yourself off from problems within the family situation here, the Six. So the root issue is all about cutting yourself off, Ace of Swords. Five of Wands can be problems, arguments, and the Six of Cups is within a family situation. Okay? But also cutting yourself from problems in the past problems or past conflicts, for example. Six of Cups is family, but it's also past. So here I see you guys being heavily in demand here. You're the chosen one. You're highly recognised because you're going through a very, very fortunate period. The universe is really blessing you here. You're really in that place of demand. The root issue for you guys is all about cutting yourself off from... So the root issue really is all about cutting yourself off with the Ace of Swords. I think from problems within the past or problems within the family. Okay, so this is all about the family situation showing here, I feel. Or some problems in the past. I think in the recent past, you guys have been juggling a lot of stuff here and you made a decision that you needed a fresh start. You needed really to use your skills in a far more constructive way. Something that's going to be more beneficial to you with that Magician energy, Pisces. And I feel that your challenge, though, is going out there. That Page of Wands. It's going out and exploring, you know, this new thing out in the world. It's going out there with this Page of Wands and choose, you know, following this new direction that might take you far, far away from where you are at the moment with the world energy. And I think that you guys, as a result of that, it might be for the month, the focus for you guys is on saying no with the Two of Swords to this new venture, to starting this new venture with the Page of Coins, to starting this new position, to starting this new job. You might be in two minds over starting this new job, this new venture with the Page of Coins. And it might be the most likely outcome as a result of that is you decide to let this thing go and end the situation with the Death energy. Start something else, do something else. But I think that you've got a fear here. I don't usually read the challenges of fear, but it just feels like a fear to me. And this is to explore territories beyond where you are at the moment. I think there's a real fear to do that for some of you guys here. Coming in, what I'm seeing is that there are, you know, the family, Ten of Coins, money, finances, stability. I feel that it's the family responsibilities, it's the financial responsibilities that actually bind you guys. You know, but it's family is more than likely, Ten of Coins is a family card. So it's more than likely with the Ten of Coins, I think it's the family here. And I think it's showing up here that really stops you and binds you from doing this, okay? But the influence around you is, I think that this is more about somebody around you who is very kind of depressed with this Ten of Swords and feels mentally very much under pressure about you starting this new thing. Your hopes would be, well, the Page. So I think that this fear here is all to do with, it's connected with a family situation, I think, for some of you Pisces. I think somebody doesn't want you to go and do your own thing, but it's not with malice. It's because this person loves you dearly and they can't bear to see you go, okay? They really can't bear to see you go. You know, and the family could be your family, or it could be your work family. It could be that you've got good friends at work and they don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you leave and do something else. So whatever you class as being your family, that'll be where you've got the issues. But your hopes would be the Page of Cups energy. You've always dreamed of, with this Page of Cups energy, travelling with the Six of Swords. So your hope would probably be to fulfil this dream of travelling and doing something else in terms of your work. But I do feel it's a family situation, whether that be the work family that you're already with, or your family, your blood family, your marriage, whatever it is, your children, that are holding you back from doing this. The overall outcome, I feel, with the Ten of Cups is this ends up very well. I feel that with the Ten of Cups, you've got family here, people who are overjoyed to really see you start this new position here. And I feel that there'll be a celebration as well. Some of you guys starting this new position with the Sun energy showing up. So I think there's going to be a celebration coming in. I think that some of you guys are actually going off and doing something else. But it was a difficult call to make because there are people that really love you, Pisces, and don't want you to go and do this thing. Not because they're jealous, not because they've got any malice, but because they genuinely don't know what they're going to do without you. But I feel that at the end of the day, these people with the Ten of Cups are more than happy. There's emotional and fulfillment here. There's family happiness here. When you start, I feel, with the Ace of Coins, this new beginning, this new job. Ace of Coins. And I think there's going to be a celebration around you starting this new position, people wishing you well, that type of thing with the sun. It's a very, very good reading. But I just think for the month of November, there's a few people, I mean, I don't expect lots of thumbs up on this. I really don't. I never get loads of thumbs up on my videos anyway because they're so specific. But I do feel for some of you guys, you are starting something new. You are starting something new. It might not be in November, it might be December, it might be going on, you know, you're starting something new in January, but I still feel that there are people around you, family, people that really love you, who don't want you to start this thing, but I do see you starting it between November and January 2019. Alright, that's your reading, Pisces. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.